Well, I like to think about that's what we're doing with all our students. Is where, the student comes in and you can teach them to do a few techniques, and they can get data, but they're acting then like a technician. And so what you want to help them do then is to start to have their own mind and being able to think creatively about designing an experiment, thinking about the controls that go with it, thinking about then obviously doing the experiment, but then that's technical. But then once you get the results, what do they mean? And how does it relate to the question that you originally asked? And what does it mean in terms of what you're going to do next? And so it's really having this whole thought process about, this evolving thing of what do you do with data? How do you go after data? What does it mean? What's the real question that you're asking? How's the context of the bigger question? So it's being able to think about all of that. And so I think that is a job as a mentor of students. That's what we have, is to develop a scientific mind. And if you talk about what I think the challenges are to the field, I think now there's a lot of interest in getting students to get data, right, and to get publications, because it's publications that get you your next, your postdoc or your academic position or whatever. But you want to be sure that you aren't losing this development of the academic mind, because publications are one thing, and they're extraordinarily important, obviously, but it's much more than that. And so you want to be sure that you're giving the students really the kind of education, the kind of broad education, I think, that allows them to really develop this mind that's going to be creative and think in depth about a particular project, and be able to come to it from many different points of view.